Welcome back to the Sean McDermott Show, and it's time now to break down the tape with our good buddy Eric Wood. Josh Allen had an uneven performance against the Cardinals in Week 10, but he did show up when it mattered the most in the fourth quarter. And on that final drive, he connected with Stefon Diggs and Cole Beasley each 4 times. What did you see from the Bills receivers against the Cardinals?
Throughout this entire season, Josh has been spreading the football around to his receivers a ton. Now, Stefon Diggs gets a majority of it, but he spreads the ball around so much. And what I've seen from them is they move these receivers around as well, put them in different spots on the field in their formations to allow them to get releases that are advantageous for whatever route they want to put them on.
Let's start by looking at the touchdown by Cole Beasley. This didn't happen until the third quarter, and this put the Bills up 23-9, and really you can see the mindset that was behind this play.
Yeah, the Bills used a 3-by-1 formation a lot in this game, and Cole Beasley is able to work across the formation. Again, really tough for that guy across from him to get a jam on him. Dawson Knox clears out the zone, and this is an easy completion for a touchdown. And we've talked many times in the past, Steve, these red zone windows get super tight. And that's a great play designed by Brian Daboll.
It certainly was. And now let's fast forward to the fourth quarter. That drive where the Bills scored the go-ahead touchdown. Cole Beasley made some critical catches, including this one-hander on 3rd and 4.
Cole Beasley's been phenomenal since he got to the Bills, catching the football. And in this one, to beat man coverage, release to the outside, make a one-handed catch, get both feet down, and get across the sticks was absolutely unbelievable. And it seems like Cole Beasley in crunch time in these third down situations, whether it's man or zone, Josh has got a lot of trust in him that he can convert for him.
Yeah, and on that same drive, a few plays later, the Bills are in a 2nd and 13, and Josh again comes back to Beasley.
This play all starts with the protection. They were able to give Josh a ton of time. Cole Beasley here is lined up in the 2 spot in this 3-by-1 set again, and the O-line gives him enough time to run a deep dig route, which is extremely tough for the defensive back to cover, as we see Cole Beasley make even a little extra move at the top of that route. And this was another play that was crucial in this drive to take the lead late in the game.
Yeah, this all sets up, of course, the go-ahead score from Stefon Diggs. What did you see on this play?
Throughout the game, Patrick Peterson had almost been the nemesis to Josh Allen. He drops 2 interceptions. He was able to intercept him once. And this was a man-to-man defense. Josh Allen has Stefon Diggs lined up in the first spot in the 3-by-1 set, and he just runs a corner route, and he uses a combination of speed and a sharp route to get a little bit of separation, and Josh throws an absolute dime on the money. It's a great catch, holding the ball through contact with the ground. It's great execution.
Yeah, that was a great drive, and it really should have been the game winner, but let's rewind to another great drive that got some other weapons involved. This was the Bills' first scoring drive, and it was set up by this 31-yard screen to John Brown.
Yeah, I like how they set this play up, and Josh Allen recognizes that it's going to be all-out blitz. They motion him across, so we've seen this play to John Brown, this wide receiver screen out of a 3-by-1 set. We've seen this multiple times this year. Well, now they bring Cole Beasley across the formation, so it's not as easy for the Cardinals to recognize. They can't pick up their eyes on it as much, and again, the Bills make the defense pay. If you're going to run all-out blitz against them, they now have answers. That seemed to be something that held them back a ton in 2019, was facing all-out pressure, and this year it seems like they have answers.
Yeah, and 2 plays later, Brian Daboll draws up a trick play for the Bills to get their first touchdown of the game.
Brian Daboll likes to have some fun, and we see him having some fun here. The jet sweep is something the Bills use a lot to Isaiah McKenzie. I actually thought it was kind of funny because generally it's a lot sharper right at that the mesh point. You know, it's the snap, the handoff. This one they truly let the Cardinals see it with their eyes. Like, here it comes, and then it's a great play design. It's actually a really good catch by Josh Allen. It's a good throw by McKenzie, but it's a little out in front of Josh. And Josh actually makes a good catch. The linemen get out in front, having some fun, and it's stuff like this that makes playing offense a ton of fun in this league.
Yeah, the Bills' offense really looked strong, and at times against the Cardinals with Beasley and Diggs shining, they shined in huge moments. Hopefully they can keep that rolling against the Chargers this week. Eric, thanks a lot. We appreciate you coming in and spending some time with us.
Yep, my pleasure, Steve.